Welcome back, boys and girls. I know it's been a minute, and I did it again. I'm sorry, where I just disappeared for like 6 months and then come back like nothing happened. There's no time that passed at all, so I apologize for that. But uh, basically, what happened was I quit my job and I went back to the place that I worked beforehand, where they appreciate me and welcome me back with open arms. And I've just been working my butt off. So, but I'm in a much better place. I'm very happy now. And yeah, so I'm working at the shop and I'm working on the road, and I brought stuff home to work on because I can't get enough of work. So that's about it. But I have been metal detecting, and I've uploaded things to my TikTok and stuff like that. Just not on here because you know that's too much work for me. I just no excuses. It's quicker just to click TikTok quick, I guess. But if you're not on my TikTok, then you didn't see this bad boy get uncovered. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Here he comes. Here he comes. What? Look at that. That's pretty cool, right? Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff. I don't think it's real. I don't think so. It could be, but I don't think so because I noticed that you can get these on like Etsy and eBay and Amazon. So I don't know if there's a good way to tell. I don't see any serial number or anything, so I'm going with knockoff until I know otherwise, because I'm not gonna say real and be like, no, it's a fake the whole time. So, but speaking of Amazon, that's right, because I'm not here to talk about metal detecting. I'm here to talk about my book, my book. For those of you that don't know, I wrote a book. Here it is. Look, it's right here. That's my book. Look, that's me, right? Me, right there at the top. That's me. That's me. Me. I wrote this. This is mine. Mine. Are we on the same page? Cool. You can be on this page if you want. I don't. I know. That was weak. Anyway, so it's not very long. So if you guys don't like reading, it's not very long. It's fine. Um, but you can get it on Amazon right now in the paperback, like so. Like I said, not very long. Not very long. Or you can get it on ebook for Kindle and audiobook now. So if you're like me and you don't like to read, that's right. I don't like to read, but I wrote a book. Figure that one out. But if you don't like to read, you can get the audiobook right now and listen to the wonderful Matthew Longmire, who did the voice for my book and did an excellent job, by the way. He will read it to you, so you don't have to do the reading. And if that's the way you want to go, right now, for a limited time, I have codes. Ooh, magical codes that down below just write that you want one. And I will give you the code. They're personal codes. You can only use the one time. Can't use it again. So if you use it, you can't send it to a friend and expect them to be able to use it. But you will get the audiobook for free on Audible. That's right. Free. I said free. I didn't say 99 cents. I said free right now with my code. So, like I said down below, just write, I want the audiobook or I want the code for the audiobook, something along those lines, and I will give you a code. I only have a handful left that I can give out. And yeah, like I said, one time deal. So I have a log, I guess you would call it, that tells me all my codes. And when I give them to you, once you use them, it pops up and says it's already been used, so I can't give it again. But if I give it to you and you haven't used it within, let's say, 3 weeks, I'll give you 3 weeks. I will give it out again to other people, and hopefully they use it. So if you want one and I give it to you, please use it right away. You don't have to listen to it right away because it'll just be in your library and say that you own it now. So just use the code, get it in your library, and you can listen to it whenever you want. Okay. I think that's about it as far as that. I will tell you a little bit about the book in case you do not know about my book already. It's about a metal detectorist. Ooh, I know, that's weird, right? It's a metal detectorist who finds artifacts and relics and things in the ground using a metal detector. I know, it's weird. A metal detector is actually a piece of equipment that you can use. Nah, I'm just kidding. he explains it in the book too, in case you didn't know. But it's a metal detector who finds things, and then those things are linked to spirits, and then he has to go into the spirit realm and help them with their unfinished business. And there's a certain way that happens, and I don't want to give too much away. But that's the basis for the story. There is actually a story within the story, so this book sets the groundwork for the next book, which goes very into the far reaches of fantasy and creatures and yeah, I don't know how to say things without giving too much away. But yeah, so this book, there's a story, so you can just read the story and be done with it. But it also has the groundwork for um, training your mind into knowing why or how there's different realms and how they work and different creatures and stuff. So once you get to the second book, it's more believable, I guess, if you go from one book to another. But you can't start at two because you'll be very lost. So you got to read one to get to two, but you don't have to go to two if you don't want to. That's the way I wrote it. I also wrote it in a way that's there's a lot of little Easter eggs, but you have to know me personally to understand a lot of them, like names and stuff I've used and what not. There's a couple other little things that I think only treasure hunters and metal detectors in particular would understand and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I digress. I think that's all I have as far as the book. But go get it. Like I said, if you guys want it, um, they're all different prices because of the way that prices work for things. So I couldn't just do like one flat price for things. It's weird. I don't. There's like a standard rate for different how you do it. I don't. This one here is like $12. Yeah, it costs you like $12 on Amazon. The audiobook I think is $6 if you buy it. If you don't have your um, Audible account or whatever, I think it's like $6. Unless you use my code, then it's free. And then the ebook I think is like $4 or $5. Unless you have like a Kindle account with like Amazon Prime and stuff. I think it's free at that point too. It's very confusing. Each one I set like at like almost the base level, so I make like a couple bucks a book because I didn't want to make it too pricey. I'm more about getting them out than making the money off of them. So that's about that. But as far as metal detecting, we'll go back to metal detecting now. We won't talk about the book for a second. Team PG5, which is myself, Ohio Metal Maven, Nailed It Detecting, Flash in Your Pan, and Jersey Ray Digs, we will all be getting together here in the next couple weeks to do another group dig. I don't know where or what they've decided because last night there was a conference call. There was a group conference call, and I declined the call because I was at a parade and I wouldn't have been able to hear on the conference call because of all the sirens and bands and that stuff. So I don't know what they decided, but they will let me know. And like I said, in a couple weeks we'll be there, either south or north, or I've got a couple ideas in my head of where they're going to decide we're going, but I don't know where. So I'm trying to get to a page real quick in this book with one hand, and I don't think it's working. But come on, hang on. Give me a second. There we go. There we go. So, look, there's a shout out to Team PG5 in the book, even. Look at that. Look at that. Team PG5. I know, I shouted myself out in the book, too, because Team PG5, I'm part of it, so I put myself in the book. I kind of didn't want to, but I didn't want to leave myself out either because then there's only 4 people and PG. But anyway, it's neither here nor there. So, yeah, I think that's it, guys. What are we at? Like 10 minutes? 10-minute video? of me just rambling about stuff. You guys probably stopped watching at 36 seconds. But yeah, if you guys want the book, go get it. If you guys want a free audio version, put it down below. I'll get you a code. Like I said, I don't remember how many I have left. When it started, I had 50, but I gave out a lot. Like I posted on Facebook and stuff like that, and I gave away a lot. So I think I might have, fingers crossed, I got 20. Let's say 20. Let's say you got 20 left. Maybe. But so if you want, let me know. And then the only other thing I asked is once you get the book and you read the book, please leave me a review on Amazon or Goodreads or both, because it helps out a lot. And don't feel like you have to say 5-star, excellent book, supporting B3, blah blah blah. You can write an honest review because that actually helps me. And if you don't want to write a review, then don't just click a star and not leave a review, because I don't like that. If you're gonna put like 1 star, I want to know why. Like, I won't be mad. I just want to know why, because that helps me too. It's just irritating to be like 1 star, and I'm like, why didn't you like it? What I do wrong? What? It might just be like you're like not my cup of tea. The way you wrote it's weird. I don't like that. That's fine. Now I understand. I just don't want to be wondering the whole time like, why was it only 1? All right. We're at 12 minutes now. I'm just wasting more time. I want to see how long you guys will pay attention to a video that I'm just rambling on and on and on about. Still here? Okay. I was going to say one more thing, and I don't remember what it was. I had it in my head. I lost it. Yep. Got nothing. I do that sometimes. You guys know that. But, yeah. And then also, if you guys read the book, you can, well, I don't know if I'm going to post that or not. I have a Twitter page that I just started for the book itself, and I was going to say it's like a fan page. So I was going to say, if you want to, you can go over there and discuss the book. I'm going to have people like send in fan art and stuff like that because of the creatures. There's specific creatures that I invented, and I think they're cool. But yeah. So, all right. Well, there's a fly in here. I'm gonna let you go. I was hoping to stop at like 15 minutes on the dot, but it's gonna be a lot of dead air at that point. Here's a dirty old car or piece of machinery. Here's a button. So I might have already shown that one, I'm not sure. I think that's about all I got out here. I did find some cool coins in a Coinstar the other day, but they're all inside. Come on, 14, 20. Yeah, close enough. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I'll have something cool coming up in the next few weeks. And until next time, we've got a lot of ground to cover, and we'll see you.